So far we have installed 1 retrofit and 3 new builds, soon 4 new builds, and we have 2 more to go, new builds. So in total we will then have 8. To start with the type approval, we have type approval from DNV, which we think is the most stringent class society. And we gained a type approval certificate in November in 2012, and this year actually, quite soon, in March we had the AMS, so which is the starting point for the US Coast Guard approval. That's not the end stopping station, but it's like the starting point for the Coast Guard's approval, which is to land this process. Well, to take the first to say when it will be signed, that's extremely difficult to say something about. Hopefully this year, but as far as we look at it, we agree partly in what the shipping industry says, that it would need the IMO would need to give some understanding to like ICS, Intertanko, to open up for some needed amendments for the G8 in the future, because as we see it today, the G8 is not robust, not rigid enough. It needs to be added, amended. But before that, as you know, the IMO process works in a way that first it needs to be signed, and then you can do the changes. So that's how we look at it. That's a good question, and how we look at it is that at the time being, we don't know how the future requirements, discharge criterion will be. So you would need to look at the system that has a potential of improving the technology. That's how we look at it. So if you like choose a system that just barely reaches the margins on the D2 requirements, then you are not having the potential for future improvements. And with our system, you have this potential of further improving already good margins. So that's how we look at it. Also a very hard question to reply to, but as far as we see it, and as we are doing it as a ship owner, we are implementing the systems on new builds, and that's mostly how we think ship owners are doing and should do. When it comes to existing ships, that's more tricky, but certainly you need to look at the different systems available and make a plan, so that when you have to do something, then you are really up for it. Our future strategy is to show that we have a system that really can handle the conditions that you find out on the seas, not only handling tests at the laboratory. So we are like showing to other ship owners, first to ourselves, that we have a system that really can handle big volumes and working in normal conditions. So that's what our focus is on, to really prove that we have a simple and reliable system for ship owners. Well, I think it's a pleasure to be here and to see that enormous activity among Greek ship owners. That's really impressive to see that pace, that really nice energy, and to be here with our products, with our new technology. That's really a pleasure. That's where we need to be, and we have already had some good meetings, and looking forward to proceeding with that.